I had a thought this morning, more like a memory of when I was about, I would say about 3.5, 4 years old. Growing up, I was always connected with rain. I don't know what it was. I was the kid that would be jumping outside in the rain, stomping in the puddles. Even though I'd become sick, I would still love to do it. It was just my passion. As I grew up, I loved driving in the rain, having my car hydroplaned through the water, that sort of thing. But it's just my connection with nature. One of the things I loved to do was to go to the beach. We would say back then in England, the sea. And I'd love to go to the beach after a thunderstorm, because that's when you would find little holes in the sand, and when you dug deeper you would find baby turtles. I would bring those turtles home, and we had a drum area that would catch water from the rain, and I would put these little turtles in there and feed them every day until they got about palm size, and I would bring them back to the ocean and let them go. I remember I was just about 3.5, and it had stormed the night before, quite into the morning, but I wanted to go to the sea. And I remember the older kids, because we were in a boarding school, the older kids are like, you know what, stay up top and do not come down, because the waters were full of current and it was just high waves. I didn't know how to swim at that time, but again, something kept pulling me to the water. So they're off to one side of the beach doing what they're doing. They've left me up on a rock, and this rock had tiers that you could climb down to. So I climbed down to the second one closest to the water, nothing happened. I climbed down to the next one, nothing happened. And of course there was a big drop to climb down to the last one that you could literally sit on the rock and dangle your feet in the water. And while I did that, just as my foot touched the water, there was this huge wave. I remember it to this day. It was so big, it covered right up to the second rock. I don't know where it came from. And it just covered me and dragged me in the water. Now remember, all the older kids are on the other side of the beach, so they couldn't help me even if they wanted to, because even though they were able to swim, they did not want to go into the water. And all I kept hearing in my head was swim, swim, start swimming. And I didn't know how to swim, but I do remember watching my turtles as they would do their little hands and feet in the water. And I started doing that, and lo and behold, someone spotted me from the other side, and they started screaming and they started running over. And with all of the waves and the current, I learned how to swim. It flung me on my back. I was still swimming. I learned how to float. Whatever it was the grace of God. I stand here today and I look at the fact that I am still here. And again, no testimony without a test. You've got to know that even since then, I was marked to do what God has called me to do. And when you're chosen by God, you are going to come up against a lot of things that are going to try and clear you out of this world. And I just want you to know that with whatever it is that comes your way, just remember, it is written, no weapons formed against us shall prosper. The same way God was able to save me while teaching me something, the same way He's able and will use you if you so desire. Continue to trust in God. Continue to believe Him. When obstacles come your way, continue to pray and have faith. And know that one day, everything will be okay. I hope that this message meets and greets the ones that need it the most. We'll talk again soon. Bye for now, and happy weekend, okay? We'll see you on Monday.